What's up, dudes? I was just watching a documentary about Vikings just kicking it in the bathtub. I just watched the Neuralink presentation. If you haven't been keeping up with that, Neuralink is has put a brain chip in a person's brain who I believe is paraplegic. His name is Nolan. And he's very, very brave, the first person to do it. And oh my God, it's so interesting. So it reminds me kind of like where you see that technology where people can look at a screen and like maybe move the cursor with their eye, like eye recognition. But they're doing it without eye recognition. It's all with the brain. And it's really, really a big step in technology for people who you know, their lives can be made better. So I was checking that out. Then I heard Taurus. Taurus energy might mean something. And then I heard, West End rental unit. I heard West End rental unit. I heard tapioca, pudding. Okay. I hear Gemini. I hear like Jeshua or something like that. Jeshua. I hear is a germaphobe. Okay. I hear a jalopy. A jalopy. I heard we got a beater car for the beater car race. Figure eights, darling. Figure eights at the Raceway Park in Chicopee. Okay. A raceway. There's where I live in Minnesota. There's an old race park here, like stock car racing, derby racing. I believe it's out of business now, but a lot of us my age grew up going there, and a lot of us spent the 4th of July there. So there might be like energy cycling through. Figure eight races are so cool. So imagine a racetrack that's like a figure eight, infinity symbol. They line up all the cars, and then they say go, and it's like a giant snake that's moving through the figure eight. Here, listen up, Gemini and Virgo and Capricorn and Leo. Leo, you listen to this. And so eventually, imagine a snake is just kind of doing this figure eight. Eventually, the head of the snake, the drivers at the front of the line, catch up with the tail of the snake at the back of the line in the intersection. And so there comes a point where who's going to put the brakes on? Sometimes, no guts, no glory. And then you start really separating who's crazy and who will slam on the brakes. Sometimes you get crashes in the middle. On the 4th of July, they used to do it with trailers. The stock car would be having, like, one person would have a camper on their car. The next one would have a little red wagon on their car. The next one would have, like, an old boat on their car. And you'd see these trailers getting smashed and going flying. It was pretty cool. It was the last thing they did in the night before the fireworks. Some people might be remembering their childhood who grew up here in the Twin Cities. A lot of us went out to Raceway Park. I'll find some footage. I know there's some footage of it here on YouTube. So I thought, how cool would that be? Teslas getting programmed. How fast can they go without smacking into each other? When will one robot stop over the other? I thought that'd be pretty cool. I think it's out of business. I think it's just empty now. I'm not sure. I hear Capricorn. I hear quell it. I hear quench your thirst right now. I hear make the call. Destiny is turning the wheel right at this very moment.